Come on, please work. There are only so many troubleshooting options I have in space. Oh, there we go. Woo! Anyway, host log, stardate. I still don't know how to stardate. It's just been a chaotic couple of weeks. Of course, you already know about us rescuing Ian.
I found this grubby little child while I was exploring. Can you keep them? They don't like talking very much, but they seem to have taken a liking to my film projector.
Oh, but since then, we may have accidentally acquired a crew, which may or may not include a stowaway vampire. Oh, fuck. Iyer, get the flamethrower!
Could you please calm down? How was your throat not sore from all that screaming? Anyway, I was already thinking of leaving that planet. You know how crazy these people are. When I saw your ship land, I saw an opportunity to walk away. You ever tried sneaking away from a planet without a spaceship? It doesn't work. That little droid can tell you.
Indeed, host Jasmine. Besides, this vampire doesn't feed exclusively on blood. My scan indicates a diet of satin berries, liver disaster tea, and Sith Lords. There is little to no harm of letting them stay on board.
Buddy, I get what you're saying, but I just need a minute. It's just... Although... Actually, wait. Do Sith Lords not have blood? I mean, I guess not that it matters, because, I'm all for vampires eating fascists, and I guess if Earth has friendly neighborhood vampires, I guess that probably applies to space too. Okay, I'm trusting you on this, and I wish I didn't have to even say this, but obviously eating the kid is off limits.
First off, ew. Second, why do you think I called them crazy? I don't do kids.
Plus, I doubt that Ian would be within 10 feet if Saguinex was a danger to them. Case in point.
Are they watching cartoons on the vampire's weird data pad? How'd you even get the magic school bus weighed out on the space boonies? But fine, okay, you got a point there? Okay, new rule. No sneaking off with the flamethrower. You barely got Ian to let go of it last time.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Listen, if you want it on the ship, you hit the ground running. You'll get used to it. Hopefully. Never mind the fact that I never have, really. But we're almost done, so it's okay. It's okay. And then we ran into a borderline space Disney princess and her cyborg tiger friend, ironically enough. They both sadly lost their planet to the id monster that was chasing us last episode. Our bad, Mira.
Oh, that's hardly your fault. The only ones to blame are the military men who invaded my home and tried to trick me into kissing them. As if I couldn't guess what that was. A shame that Amadeus didn't mold them, but at least I'm here now. Oh, brave new galaxy with such people in it.
Oh, yeah, this guy is too French-shaped to do something like that, right, Amadeus? Who would have thought that Gravity Falls had the right idea of giving a tiger a metal fist after you almost got vaporized? Wait, what's that behind you, a robot? You were expecting a platypus, perhaps? Rather unfortunate, I do not sweat milk, only oil. Robbie the robot? Squeak! Ow, okay, oh god, Nick infected you. Easy on the volume, buddy.
Host Jasmine, you don't understand. I've been a fan of them since the original Twilight Zone. They were on the agender flag at this year's Interstellar Pride Parade on Mercury 4. Isaac Asimov's Hugo Award-winning story is named after them.
Always nice to meet a fan, and not to have to cameo on Big Bang Theory anymore. Okay, we don't have time to unpack all of that. Wait, is that why Ian keeps trying to make Robbie's light screen?
Well, I suppose they want to make Robbie match, but while we're on board, I'd be more than happy to help find the rest of your moon rocks. Robbie even has a recipe for boosting their potency in the database. You won't have to get another supply for another 60 years.
Wow, you're the best, Mira. And, we also have a space pirate we narrowly survived a mutiny from by saying we'd help them find a planet with treasure, shall we say.
For the last time, it's Captain M. Monocle O'Malley, and no, I only wish I was descended from your Terran historical figure. That honor belongs to the first M in my name, so good luck figuring that out.
Does it not stand for monkey?
What?
How do you even know that? No one else even understands that reference.
Oh.
Ian just held up the datapad and showed me an episode of One Piece. Plus, you have the Straw Hat Jolly Roger spray painted on your chest plate. It wasn't that hard.
Sorry, Captain, you gotta get up pretty early in the morning to outsmart our little droid Lock Holmes over here.
We even have access to season 21? And with Middle Krell subtitles? Scooch over, this is the episode I left off on.
Well, at least you two are getting along. Okay, seriously, how did I become the captain of this straight out of Dimension 20 ship? I have barely watched any Star Trek. I feel like I need to at least watch a season or, like, a non-J.J. Abrams movie. But, yeah, now we're gonna hopefully collect the last of the space rocks that Orlok needs for his super special sunscreen and finally get home. So, while we're taking care of that, enjoy some space-related outtakes. And no, we are not calling ourselves the Guardians of the Galaxy. We have already stretched the limits of copyright way too much around here. I'm hooked on a feeling, bum, ba-da, bum. I'm high on believing, bum, ba-da, bum, that you're in love with me. Oh wait, I didn't stop recording. Hang on.
I used to work at Disney.
Oh, what did you do?
I worked at the Disney College Program Spring Advantage 2014 at World of Disney.
Oh, radical! I was a Jedi.
Love that. We're doing the Star Tours show, or?
Jedi training, Trials of the Temple. I was Nedris.
Love that.
Oh, Vladimir. Oh, Vlad. What are we gonna fucking do with you? That's just always my response to Nabokov being brought up. What am I gonna do with him?
Hopefully have more nuance than the average internet user.
No, I'm very unnuanced.
That's valid.
I've become Anakin Skywalker. From my point of view, Vladimir Nabokov is evil.
Fair, that's fair. That's super fair. No, I just mean, like, listen, regardless of what you think of it at all, we can at least say that no, the intent was not, in fact, to romanticize that motherfucker.
No.
It just so happens that it was kind of a near impossible task that you were probably not up for, dude.
Yeah, we're not doing Lolita discourse here either.
No, and we're probably never going to cover it, so there.
A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away. I see what you're doing there. I guess it's my turn to break into song this episode.
I'm proud of you!
I never thought of that. I mean, I haven't watched the Indiana Jones movies all the way, so... Oh my god, both of you?
I'm doing the same.
That's my misogynistic asshole archaeologist. Exactly. Who punches Nazis?
You know what's the
racist?
The best part about those movies is, like, you hear men talk about them and you're like, this must be the coolest guy ever, and you watch them for like 3 minutes and you're like, oh, Indiana Jones is a complete loser.
He's a fucking dweeb with a slut soda, and it's so funny.
That's why people love him.
Not to have too much of a Last Crusade tangent, but at the beginning of the film, River Phoenix is playing his younger self, and he's doing this ridiculous run where his arms are all the way up on his head, and he's like hopping from foot to foot, zigzagging like he's trying to cross a river by stepping on the rocks. And I'm like, what are you doing? Indiana Jones doesn't run like that. And then I watched the rest of the movie and I'm like, I am sorry to the late great Mr. Phoenix. You were right. I was wrong. He does in fact do that gay little run.
I swear the more I find out about this franchise, the more confused I get. Anyway, moving back to Return to Oz, yes, it's worth mentioning that this was kind of when Disney was trying to, let's make our own Star Wars, basically, and they did so many times in the 80s, and we are about to see the after effects in December, because I am with everyone on the internet who is like, Skeleton Crew is a sequel to Captain EO, because I don't think they're wrong at this point. Oh god. Oh shit! He directed The General, which is the episode of Clone Wars that is basically a Band of Brothers rip.
where clones start killing each other because the general is anti-clone and is evil, and it's so good.
I'm so happy
anyway,
for you.
sorry.
I gotta.
My God, there's a lot of Indiana Jones in this episode.
Wait, I did that? No, my friend put that idea into my brain, but I wanted to specify I'm talking about Anakin and Obi-Wan in a platonic fashion, not in a weird fashion.
That's valid. But no, 100%. Like,
This song hurts
God, I
for
hate that
everybody.
there's so much more material for Anakin with other characters than for his actual fucking wife.
yeah, it's sad. But
The only song I have for Anakin and Padme is Some Kind of Disaster by All Time Low, if only for the line, and it's all my fault that I'm still the one you want.
I've got a couple of songs. We'll talk about
I'm gonna
that
send you a
later, Sam.
playlist later. Back on track. We're good.
Awesome. I shall take it. But anyway,
this
yeah.
song is...
Like, it's not like the actor playing, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Sam, I forgot who the person in the suit for Darth Vader was.
David Prowse,
David Prowse.
and we don't
David
necessarily
Prowse.
need to feel bad for David Prowse. He was a
Because he
racist
was-
No, but he-
dick.
But also he knew that his was not going to be the voice. And that's the thing, is that, like, if you are going to do that, tell your actors. I mean, from a production perspective, just tell your actors what you mean to do with their performance so it'll work. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that example's not necessarily the best, because once he found out he was being dubbed, he would deliberately fuck with things to make things harder for his fellow actors. But
oh, that's bullshit. Holy shit.
He was a petty bastard.
Yeah, how unprofessional can you be?
and that was part of why Lucasfilm banned him from official events.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
fair.
Ugh. Anyway.
I apologize for the you know what the better one would be talking about.
Yeah. We went from one of my hyperfixations to another one of my hyperfixations.
Thank you. I don't know if this is apocryphal, Sam, you'll have to let me know, but I remember there was a story about George looking at a render of an X-Wing and going, "That's not my ship. It's too clean."
That sounds like it tracks. You're talking to the one person who does not give a shit about Star Wars ships. I don't care what the ships in Star Wars look like, as long as they get me from point A to point B. And I can easily differentiate between bad guys and good guys.
Sam,
Yeah,
we're the
'cause you don't-
opposite on that.
And then you compare it to something like Star Wars, where you've got a big epic, overarching good versus evil kind of thing going on, and it feels, and this is not a value judgment at all, they're just literally different kinds of stories being told.
Yeah, it's weird that they're being pitted against each other. Like,
I hate that so much.
just
Also,
have fun.
the superior part is Gate. Please.
Yeah. But, you don't like Stargate?
No, I said that is the superior one.
We need to talk. But, positive. Just, so the...
Look, the stupid moon rock mission aside, we still haven't gotten any other messages for weeks. I've been trying to give updates on how things have been going on my end, but IR in space is finally winding down and we're running out of time, so please, I am begging you, teach me your ways!
Yes, it's 3 a.m. here. I literally had to sneak into the living room before I got caught. What exactly are you calling for?
Listen, I'm sorry, but it's nothing much. Just walk me through that ritual you did during the Dracula Weekly finale. Also, does it really have to rhyme? I can't just say his name 3 times like Beetlejuice?
You know that's not how it works. You gotta go the Weird Al route, or he'll spirit himself away the second you summon him.
Alright. It was worth a shot. And Orlok, if you're listening, don't be like Dracula and blast Fergalicious at me. I just want to talk.
Justin.
Justin, you still there?
Ah, it helps to unmute.
Yes.
Don't worry, I put a bunch of the concept art in the queue for the blog.
Goody!
My mom once pulled me out of school to take me to see the Bee Movie and has never let me live it down, even though I had no desire to see the original Bee Movie, and I still saw a bunch of dumb movies as a kid.
Yeah, no.
But, like, the sequel was originally going to be Willem Dafoe, Iron Fist, capturing Long John Silver, and, like, Jim's
Beard.
Iron Beard, and Jim's... Have you never heard Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls, Sam?
No, I haven't, because for the majority of my childhood, I was raised on Disney songs and Jimmy Buffett.
Okay, Sam, I'm about to send you a Spotify link, and congrats on being one of today's lucky 10,000.
Yes, exactly. Like, Iris is an amazing song, although I mainly discovered it in my teens through a YouTube fan video.
I would really like to send you the version of him doing it in the rain in Albany, but I cannot do that. But we're getting off topic.
Excellent AMV fodder.
Oh, 100%.
So on the note of the music, there is one musical leitmotif in it that I cannot place. I swear to God, I've heard it somewhere before. It's the one that goes da 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 da. It plays like as they're doing that cut to the spaceport.
Yeah. Now that you say it, I stand by my earlier assessment that I do think it sounds a bit like Cap's 2-note riff in First Avenger. No, not all the American, not Star Thing with Man. It's when he walks back into camp with Bucky and all the POWs. The da 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 da.
Oh yeah, well, Alan Silvestri and James Newton Howard had very similar stylistic approaches to scoring adventure films, so I'm not surprised that there's a similar sound. Die Another Day. Generally considered the worst of all the Pierce Brosnan Bond movies.
I know I'm casting stones from a glass house. I am from Massachusetts, which features town names such as Billerica and Worcester and Leicester and Haverhill. Look up how those are spelled. It's not how you think.
And don't forget Worcester.
Yeah.
I said Worcester.
And I also literally live in the most colonialist named province of Canada. My province is named British Columbia. With a U. Columbia, not the proper 2 O's like the country of Colombia. So
okay, we are getting way off track here.
Harp in Virginia would like a word.
Anyway, we want to talk about with the movie before we get into why does Treasure Island endure.
Speaking of delightful revisionist history, like take advantage of the lack of personal records of these people and just make it incredibly gay and wholesome and emotionally a roller coaster in the best possible way. Yeah, our flag means death. It's so cute.
Again, this sort of does bring the conundrum. So all of the pirate characters that we have mentioned in this here episode, who have crossovers. So technically speaking, Mr. Scroop is also in Black Sails because Mr. Scroop is supposed to be Israel Hands.
Which means he's also in Our Flag Means Death. They changed the name because they were worried that calling the creepy spider villain Israel would be anti-Semitic, which... I don't know that there's a good answer for that, but...
Sentence redacted.
There is some of the time casual...
Jazz, I beg of you, please.
Books, but it's not a ton, thankfully.
Billy Bones, who is in Black Sails and Treasure Planet. Stead Bonnet, who's in Our Flag Means Death and the Assassin's Creed Black Flag game.
Let's see.
Blackbeard, who is in Our Flag Means Death and Black Flag. Long John Silver, who is in Black Sails and Treasure Planet. And Flint, who is in Black Sails and Treasure Planet. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It has been real funny sometimes saying these names, and it takes my brain a minute to go, who am I supposed to be picturing right now? All right, the weird lizard creature, not Con O'Neill.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what I can add on top of all this, quite frankly, because really I was about to take the more generic approach and just say...
Leaf, I guess you could go first, because Justin usually has a little bit of a gimmick at the end when it comes to plugs.
Oh, I see. All right, then. Well,
Okay, I put my stuff at the end. You know this. Welcome to An Each Retelling, the podcast where we explore all the ways old tales are made new. I'm your host, Jasmine Garcia, and joining me today are... Addie, it's you.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Hi, I'm Addie GS, and if you move forward, you gain 1.
Oh, wait, isn't it you gain 2?
Yeah, if you
It is gain 2.
Yes.
I never understood that quote. My god. All right, I'm offering you a tomato in these trying times.
All right, onward.
I'm Todd. I have been designated as the ringer for this one, in that I've probably put more time into Gundam as a larger series than is recommended or healthy.
Oh dear. And our wish guest of honor herself.
I'm Ellie McConaughey, and much like Blood and Yorine's relationship, my participation is actually up to audience interpretation.
Ooh.
That's actually
They were just roommates. The brute force Oris Gundam named Calibarn.
Yes, well, he doesn't show up until like the very end.
So I will admit, I usually, as Shakespeare goes, I usually tend to veer more towards his tragedies, but this is one of the comedies that I have. I mean, I had actually read this once before. I did a reread for this, which immediately partway through made me realize, don't try to lay these two out too specifically. You're just going to make your head hurt when you start realizing, okay, this adaptation's folding characters together. Don't think too hard on it.
Mm-hmm. You go ahead.
I mean, either.
I'm sorry that I got off on a tangent there.
Oh, you're fine. The Jim Jarmusch one, that's the one that Kyle talked about on the Shakespeare months, I believe?
He did talk about it, and yeah, Derek Jarman, not Jim Jarmusch.
Okay, yeah, because I was thinking that doesn't sound right, yeah. Oh, well. We'll edit. This is what editing is for.
Great director, Mr. Derek Jarman. Unlike Kyle, at least in that video, I like Jubilee.
Fair enough.
Although, man, now that you put it that way, I'm kind of imagining Jim Jarmusch doing Shakespeare, and I kind of want it.
I mean, fair, but anyway. Gee, you think maybe Shakespeare was thinking about some stuff near the end of his life?
No.
I'm gonna insert the names here because they're escaping me.
But also, the dear old dad decided to wait to tell you this until right before he goes, Dad's carrying out a revenge scheme, honey.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like, it's more like it uses as a starting point and then it jumps off. So, on that note, speaking of the revenge element, I know I made this joke in the Discord, I need to get out of my way. Hey now. If I had a nickel for every time I've seen an anime adaptation of Shakespeare that starts with a massacre that wasn't the original play, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Poor Todd probably knows nothing about what we're talking about.
I'm just kind of watching this all play out and going like, oh good lord.
Look,
it's okay. I was cursed to be a cannibal,
game.
so.
So it was a righteous bit of arson. We are off topic.
We are, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so it's very close to the Star War in more ways than one. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those comparisons have been drawn up since the original series. Which it really is a little funny for the English fandom, because for a while there is like Gundam Machine, when it first hit the scene over here in the 2000s with Wing, it was huge. And then through some mismanagement of the brand for a while there, it kind of sort of became more of this niche thing that only started like coming back at like the mid-aughts, I would say, probably. So
God.
They started off initially with one core timeline, the Universal Century. Then around the 90s, they started realizing like, we have to shake up the brand, but we also don't want to like completely rewrite the timeline. So they started making like alternate universe offshoots. Initially they were one-offs, and then it's kind of grown from there.
Whose name escapes me? Is it Char? Is that the dude with funky mask?
I was about to say, which mask are we talking here?
Char? Is that a guy? That's a guy, right?
He's like
Char.
Char is patient zero for the masked characters. I mean, if you want to talk literary comparisons, and Char is basically almost. I think the easiest direct line would be it's basically Edmond Dantes as a robot villain.
I mean,
Great,
yeah,
that sounds amazing.
I mean, yeah, the comparisons between the Tempest and the likes of like Count of Monte Cristo are not unfounded.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, wow.
the one thing I'd recommend, like, if you want to do a good general encapsulation, look up the manga Gundam The Origin. It's like a modernized take on the original series. 12 books. They're fairly quick reads. It's worth checking out.
Fair enough. Because I did enjoy this. I did very much enjoy this.
I will say, when back during the first season, there were suspicions there was something up there, especially when people started running the math on when the Vanadas incident happened. Like, these numbers aren't adding up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah,
I mean, not quite in the same vein of who's who in terms of lookalike, but one of those other standouts of that, the fact the show leads you along for a while by Shodek before finding out. But no, this is a guy who, number one, he was adopted, and two, he's been running his own separate game because of where he came from, and we didn't know this until now.
Yeah.
I love Shodek.
I mean, 50 is usually considered like the typical length for a Gundam series.
And the feeling
supposedly they claim this was the runtime they went for, but you have to wonder about that second season. Awkwardly enough, by comparison, look at Martin, the sad sack head of Earth House, who he gets an entire like multi-episode story arc that basically giants to, hey, I found my backbone.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Screen.
I feel like there were.
I mean, funny enough, actually, but well, maybe not quite funny per se, but Iron-Blooded Orphans before this had their first like canonically queer couple, and that one kind of ends badly.
I've heard. It's one of the reasons why I've been dragging my ass to get through it.
Here's the real thing, and I actually want Todd to go into this. What is the difference between a Gundam and any other big machine robot? Because there are both.
That is fair.
So that is something that gets really... Now, are we talking specifically as far as mobile suits go, or just any giant robot media? Because we could be here.
No. I mean, inside of Mobile Suit Gundam, you have mobile suits and you have Gundams, and the thing is that all I can gather is that Gundams, for some unknown reason, kill pilots, and that's actually different between them.
That is unique to this storyline. Most of the other universes, it's pretty much just an aesthetics thing where they have like these similar two horns, the vent face, that kind of thing. There is a joke in the manga Gundam Thunderbolt where one officer sees like a prototype they're being sold and goes, "They'll just slap a special head on this thing, call it a Gundam, and jack up the price on us."
In this context, I and this might be me inferring a little too much. But the specific way that the Gundam kills you has to do with its history as a medical technology.
Yeah, the tech in question was started for medical purposes. They essentially weaponized it, and it basically is your body winds up taking a heavy payload for it. To use another giant robot comparison, it's similar to like if you saw Pacific Rim. That's the whole reason they had to have the two pilots set up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like the mechanics by which it kills you also makes them especially powerful. Like they react faster or they're harder to jam or whatever.
And also in the Iron Widow universe where they're specifically rigged to kill girls.
Don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all either. I don't think I'm gonna watch any of those.
The whole point is that they're tearing down the patriarchy in this story. Long story, very good books. You should absolutely give them a try. And technically, they're qualified for this podcast anyway, so we're not going to get into it too far.
Yeah, this is them kind of flipping the script because like this series initially started on the idea like Earth was the old ruling class and space was basically their dumping ground that then started fighting back.
Yeah.
Faster than you can say hostile takeover. Well, I mean, it's also, they have the whole explanation. They're like, look, designing weapons is one thing. Designing a weapon that also kills its wielder, it's like, no one has use for this.
Yeah, but why ban it? That just should mean that they're not very popular. Like, nobody should want to buy Gundams in this world.
Well, I mean, that also kind of goes into the not-so-covert thing about the fact that it's an Earth-based company, so they're looking going, oh, those guys are getting something that powerful? Nope. Don't like that.
Ben.
I mean, to be fair, the whole corporation just plotting to kill people behind the scenes becomes like a running thing throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
Hey, how's that whistleblower from Boeing doing?
Ooh, about that.
I don't remember what Prospera's name is pre-Prospera.
Hold, please. Back up. I've got the wiki.
Elnora Samaya.
Thank you. Yes, I knew it was something like that. Thank you.
Samaya, is she gonna sing a really soft and sweet and incredibly depressing song?
So this is the point where I'm going to jump in, something which I brought up before we started recording. During the first season, they released like a short story, and this is available in English, officially translated, called Cradle Planet. It's told from the perspective of the Ariel over the course of the years in between, and it kind of foreshadows some of this coming because it almost casts Ariel as like a protective bigger sister. It also refers to Elnora/Prospera as mom, and at one point it's basically like, no, Mom, I know what you're planning on doing. Do not get her involved in your revenge schemes. Come on.
Okay, so that may be required reading. Oh.
I will link that one sec.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of important plot points.
Is there any way you can like?
Please don't tempt me to day drink. I've got to be places after this.
I want to make that reference, but I know literally none of you have seen it because it's not available anywhere yet. So
that the amount of jokes that ensued over that in the mid-break. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of the thing that comes back in the second season is she starts putting this together and having that moment of going to Prospera, like, what's it going to take to get you to leave your daughter alone?
That's one of the things. Like, I really hold on. I need to say that again. She's just
okay. Maybe we all need therapy.
I don't need therapy. I just need podcasts.
I have a therapist. She doesn't know what to do with me.
It's 2025. Show me somebody who doesn't.
Oh, Todd has to leave. Fuck.
Oh, you have to leave already?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I thought you had until like 5. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Shoot me a message with your plugs, and I will do your plugs for you, my friend.
Okay, will do.
So I'll let Todd wrap up his stuff before I say what I was going to say.
As I'd say, in the meantime, it was good to be here for briefly, even though it's like, as the quote-unquote ringer here. All I will say in closing, for another good Shakespeare adaptation from Japan, seek out Ron.
Seek out Ron.
Very fair.
Yep.
Okay.
Catch you guys around.
See ya, Todd. Love ya.
Thanks, Todd.
Oh, I thought he was going to be here a lot longer. Okay.
Me too, frankly. What was I saying? Give me a second. Brain, work with me here.
Back to Mjorne and Soletta then.
No. I know what I was going to say to Addie.
Characters that kind of... Oh, damn, I did not mean to hit you with my microphone. They're kind of the closest...
Although I do want to point out, as an Utena connection, there is also a character named Choo Choo in Utena.
Choo Choo was a lot.
I love Choo
her,
Choo.
but she was a lot.
I am going to go ahead and send you a GIF on Discord of what Choo Choo in Utena looks like.
Okay, I'm fascinated. Does she also have pink hair?
You'll see.
Boy, I'm scared. Oh! She is a pill bug.
Nope.
Or are you talking about the mouse?
The monkey mouse thing, yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like Witch from Mercury Choo Choo would take offense to this.
I would say that Soletta, Mjorne, Gul, and Ilan.
And mommy issues. We got daddy issues, chaos junkie mommy issues. More daddy issues, obnoxious asshole issues. And you... Actually, I don't know. Who's the weirdly self-actualized one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what they call them off the top of my head. I did not rewatch this. Gund bits? Okay. I rewatched this back in like April and May before we had this scheduled, so my memory is not 100%. It was... Have you seen Bise Moi?
I feel like I would like to see you try. What was the thing?
Bise Moi?
Can you spell that?
It's French. I probably spelled... Oh my god. No, don't actually watch it. You're going to be so mad at me.
But no.
Okay.
Listen.
I think we're off topic enough that we should probably circle back around to our conclusion.
Yep, sure.
What the hell is Quiet Zero?
What's that?
What?
Metal
in the context of the Tempest. What are we talking about here specifically as Moulin Rouge Spider-Man bullshit?
The breaking Soletta's heart to save her.
To hurt them to save them.
Gotcha.
The mid-season break. And like the...
I think Lear is usually, a big one for people that want to explore the issues between parent and children and expectations versus...
Yep.
But I think it's the other way around almost, where like the expectations of the children is the important thing and
Also fair.
Lear is kind of an ass, but in Lear it's the expectations of the children that drive the show, and
sure.
in Tempest it is really the control and expectations of Prospero and her siblings, and Gonzalo?
Yeah.
And not Gonzalo, sorry.
I mean, Gonzalo was kind of... Gonzalo actually helped on the skate, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Alonso is is the name I was looking for.
They're very similar names, I can't blame you. And you're right, there's a reason Lear is one of my favorite tragedies, and Cordelia is an underrated heroine, in my opinion. But, back to the Tempest, like, yeah, you...
You know, Captain, as much as I appreciate the offer, I don't think we're going to be able to use that treasure on Earth. You should all split it. I bet you could all start some new lives for yourself. Although, given I gotta get Iyer back to Sam before they blow a gasket, I'm not sure how y'all are getting off planet.
Oh, that won't be a problem. I have a Gundam!
Of course you do. Oh, almost forgot. What was that chance Shammy gave me? Though countering direct primary, still under blue moon luminary, pale of shadow I imbue, Nosferatu, Nosferatu, Nosferatu! Orlok, old buddy, old pal, old Beetlejuice-ass motherfucker. Just the vamp I've been trying to reach. Next time, could you warn a bitch before you program her droid with a secret space mission? You pull something like this again, I'm getting Shammy to bless more pickled garlic and ram it up where the sun don't shine. Anyway, here are your rocks. Hope you can get that beach vacation. This might as well amount to something.
Oh, so that's what vampires on Earth look like.
Well, it depends. Orlok's in a class of his own. You should introduce you to the Jiangshi who helped us in the Dracula Weekly finale. They really know how to hop to it.
Saguinex Bloodborne the Third. And you are?
Oh, of course, introductions. This is Count Orlok.
Oh, well, I've never met a count before, nor I a work of art. Oh my!
Oh my god, are you and Sanguino flirting, Orlok? You're totally flirting, flirters! Oh my god!
Well, better to be down only one crew member than two. What say you, Count? Care to join us on a journey across the galaxy?
Boldly go where no one has gone before? See more of this work of art? So long as you don't eat Ilion, that is. We're rather fond of the child.
It would be more than easy for me to generate a blood substitute. I have never seen him move that fast. Well, ciao for now, Orlok. I doubt this was the beach vacation you had in mind, but I hope you have fun.
Oh, we'll most certainly find some interplanetary beaches. Don't you worry about that.
And don't be strangers, you guys. It was a hell of an adventure. I'd love to see you guys again. Iyer, promise me Orlok's got no more shenanigans planned for us?
Given the bodily harm you threatened him with, if there was, I very much doubt it.
Good. We should probably get you back to Sam. Hopefully they don't flip out too much.
Oh, I'm sure that whole Sam will feel less pent up once they learn how to summon Orlok for a quote-unquote talking to. One awkward custody exchange later.
So, you and Mira. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Jasmine loves space, Jasmine loves women, but no, unfortunately we did not have a moment. Johnny Storm, I am not. Pity. Oh, don't give me that. So what if Orlok got to dip his toe back into the flirting scene and I didn't? I'm fine, Meddy, I'm fine. If you say so. Look, worried less about my love life and worried more about finishing If Looks Could Kill so we can talk about it with Julie Berry in September, okay? And dear listeners, thank you so much for indulging us through our extended IER in Space! We will be back on schedule come next week, and I will not leave you shivering with anticipation. Thank you for listening, and a big shout out to our voice cast throughout this outtake special. including, as always, Shamila Karunakaran as both Iyer and herself, Gillian Quigley as Sanguino the space vampire and Mira, Charley Driftwood as M. Monocle O'Malley, and I did the voice of Robbie the robot because I realized we never cast one. And we hope we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening.